President Biden used his first State of the Union address to voice U.S. support for the people of Ukraine and condemn Russian President Vladimir Putin in the strongest terms yet. And he balanced the war with domestic challenges impacting Americans, from the pandemic to record inflation. NBC's Peter Alexander has all the details.
Entering a chamber filled with yellow and blue, the colors of the Ukrainian flag, President Biden forcefully condemning Vladimir Putin.
He has no idea what's coming.
Denouncing the Russian invasion as premeditated, totally unprovoked, and a mistake of historic proportions.
He badly miscalculated. He thought he could roll into Ukraine and the world would roll over. Instead, he met with a wall of strength he never anticipated or imagined. He met the Ukrainian people.
Ukraine's ambassador to the U.S. receiving a standing ovation and an embrace from First Lady Jill Biden. While the president emphasized U.S. troops would not fight in Ukraine, he delivered this emphatic warning to Russia.
The United States and our allies will defend every inch of territory that is NATO territory with the full force of our collective power. Every single inch.
With Russia already facing crippling economic sanctions, the president announcing a new penalty to further isolate Moscow, barring all Russian flights from U.S. airspace. The president also suggesting America is finally emerging from the pandemic.
Stop looking at COVID as a partisan dividing line. See it for what it is, a god-awful disease.
And despite a fast-growing economy, President Biden acknowledging too many people are still feeling the pain of rising prices.
Inflation is robbing them of gains they thought otherwise they would be able to feel. I get it.
In one surprising moment of unity, the president trying to move his party to the middle with a message on crime that even got some Republicans on their feet.
The answer is not to defund the police, it's to fund the police.
Throughout his speech, the president was repeatedly heckled by a pair of far-right Republicans, Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert, including when he invoked the memory of his late son.
I know. One of those soldiers was my son, Major Beau Biden.
Boebert yelling 13 of them, an apparent reference to the number of service members killed during the U.S.'s chaotic withdrawal from Afghanistan. The president's speech immediately panned by Iowa's Governor Kim Reynolds, who gave the Republican response.
It's time to lead. But we can't project strength abroad if we're weak at home.
In the end, President Biden praising Americans' resilience and resolve.
The State of the Union is strong because you, the American people, are strong.